What's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna be making an anabolic chopped cheese. So I got this idea from multiple recipes from Remington James, Greg Doucette, all those guys, right? They're making all these anabolic recipes. Today I'm going to be making a New York Harlem classic, the chopped cheese. Only I'm gonna do it anabolic. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let me introduce you to the fellas. We got some chopped white onion. We got some sliced tomatoes. We got some hoagie buns. These are 200 calories a pop. If you can find lower calorie ones, get them. Some iceberg lettuce. It has to be iceberg. You cannot get some romaine or some bullshit like that. It has to be iceberg. Serrano chilies. These are optional. And then we're going to get some fat-free cheddar. All right. Don't go for the low fat. It's got to be fat free. This is what makes it a low calorie, high protein, anabolic recipe. You got to get the light mayo or fat free mayo. Okay, this is 35 calories per tablespoon. Normally this is like 90 or even more than that per tablespoon. So make sure you get the light mayo. All right, those are the fellas. Let's get on to the next step. This is extra lean 96% ground beef. So you're going to need a pound of ground beef for this recipe. This is gonna make 2 hoagies. Boom. All right, so you're gonna heat up a pan over medium heat. Hit it with a little bit of spray oil, just a little bit. Then you're gonna add the onions. To the pan, let those saute for a bit. Alright, so what makes this a chopped cheese is you got to get the hamburger patty. So for this, we're using 96% lean ground beef, but you still need to make it into a patty if you want a real chopped cheese. So we're going to take roughly, we're making 2 patties. So you want about like a good sized ball of ground beef, right? You're gonna flatten it out. Ideally, you let it rest at room temp, like for 20 minutes or so. Just let it come up to like a little bit warmer temp. But this is about good. This is about the size you want. You can drop that in the pan, and then we're gonna make one more. All right, so not that size. This one's a little bit bigger because it's for your boy, but it's all good because it's all gonna get chopped anyways. I'm just showing you guys the authentic way to do it. None of this is authentic, by the way, because I'm not using, normally they come with American cheese and higher fat ground beef, and they toast the buns on the flat top grill, all that. So this is different. We're making it anabolic, right? So that means it's gotta be low calorie, high protein, and it's gotta not make you feel like shit after you eat it. So a little bit different from a classic chopped cheese that's gonna be greasy, drunk food. This is for the gains, baby. This is for the gains. All right, now once you see it like this, you can kind of see it starting to get brown on the edges. We're gonna start chopping it up. This is why it's called a chopped cheese, right? Let that caramelize up. Let it get nice and caramelized. Now this is almost ready, you heard? All right. So now it's time for the cheese. Now we're using fat-free cheddar right here. Normally this is American cheese, but we're using fat-free cheddar. It's not gonna melt exactly the way that you think it's gonna melt. So we're gonna chop it in to the meat, all right? So we're gonna turn our pan off once the meat is like, I'd say 80% cooked. You don't want it cooked all the way. You still want it kind of juicy, baby, juicy. And we're gonna throw 2 servings of fat-free cheddar in there. So that's gonna be 56 grams of cheddar, fat-free cheddar cheese. Okay, at this point, we're gonna turn the heat off and just try and see if this cheese will melt. I've never made this recipe, guys. I just completely came up with this off the top of my head. I know it's gonna be fire though. So now we're gonna toast the buns. We're not really toasting them, by the way. We're just getting them warm so that they're better to work with. But either way, you still wanna hit them both with some nonstick, just a little bit like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna pop them face down like this on the pan. And you're gonna take, you have 2 pans, right? Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. All right, so you pop them face down like this, right? Bam. And then you're gonna take this pan that I already preheated, the bottom of it, and you're gonna just smash it down. Grab a towel, and you're just gonna smash that bitch down, like so. Ooh, you guys, this cheese is melting, yo. It's actually melting. That's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. All right, now you can see these are ready. Look at that. That's what you want. A little bit of toast on there. Bam. Look at that. That's beautiful. These are ready to go. I just need to show y'all this real quick. Alright, here we go. So we got the bun right here, super flat, toasted. This thing is thin. Look at that. It's thin. Alright, I'm gonna take the light mayo, right? It's a little bit. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna track mine. You know, I'm popping on the scale. All right, that was 15 grams, which is about 40 calories. And then what we're gonna do is go grab our chopped cheese mix. Look at this. Look at this. It came off all in one piece, bro. All right. We're gonna slide that bitch onto this bun. It's perfect size. Bam. Look at the cheese, it's melted. We got the onions in there. Whew. All right, now we're going in with the lettuce. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my pickle, or not my pickle, but my serranos on top like that. And then I'm going in some of this iceberg lettuce. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And then some tomatoes, just 2. That's all I need is 2. All right, well, we're not done yet. You might see that. You might see that beautiful sandwich and be like, all right, we're done. We're done, right? Done. We're not done though. I'm gonna show you why. This is arguably the most important step in a chopped cheese situation. New York sandwich in general, you gotta wrap it in the foil. You got it. Wrap it tight. Bam. Alright. There you go. That's the Anabolic chopped cheese. You can take it to go. You can bring it with you to lunch at work. whatever you want. But let's fucking eat this thing and see how it is. I'm gonna cut mine in half just like this. Do this on a cutting board, by the way. Don't scratch your countertops. I'm a professional. Are you kidding me with this thing? Look at this baby right here. Are you kidding me? Yo. That's fire. I'm telling you, this is fire. So for this whole recipe, right? Let's figure out the macros real quick. So this full recipe is 472 calories, 50 grams of protein, 39 carbs, and 12 grams of fat. All right, that is phenomenal for a chopped cheese sandwich. You could eat 2 of them for like 900 calories and 100 grams of protein and like 24 grams of fat. All right, if you want to do even better than this, the only thing you could do too is find a lower calorie hoagie roll, or just use some plain ass white bread. If you're on really low calories, you can find some for like 45 calories a slice. That would cut down this whole recipe by another 100 calories. I mean, there's tons of things you can do with this, all right? But the key is just to choose low calorie, high volume foods, all right? Now, I may be able to destroy 5 or 6 of these, but I'm probably not gonna, right? So this, along with whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and just making sure you get in lots of other nutrition. If you don't feel like you're on a diet if you have foods like these every now and then, right? So it'll just help you adhere to your calorie deficit long term. All right, that's it for the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. And I'm gonna keep doing videos like these because I have fun doing recipe videos. I'm a chef and I'm also a coach. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, I have an application for coaching down in my bio. So you know what I mean? It's just gonna be more smooth sailing anabolic recipes, all kinds of high protein, high volume recipes from here on out. Love you guys. Peace.